Hi there, my name is Veena Prashant. I'm the creator of Smart Quiz Builder, the best quiz and survey plugin for WordPress. Today, I'm so excited to let you know that we have just released an amazing new template. In my opinion, this is our best template. And we have so many templates. We had 7 templates before this one. This is the 8th template. And this is so beautiful. It's going to help you capture the attention of your website visitors. So even if you send cold traffic to your site, people that don't know anything about your product or service, when they see this quiz, they are going to pause, they're going to take a look at it because it's going to look beautiful. It's going to look amazing once you publish it on your site. I can't wait to show you what we have done. First, I want to give you a quick demo of the front-end user experience, how it's going to look in the front end. Now, it's going to look amazing out of the box, and even if you use the default settings, but if you want to customize it, you can fully customize it. Everything is customizable at quiz level. So now let me take you behind the scenes. First, I'll give you a quick demo of the front-end user experience, and then I'll take you behind the scenes to show you how easy it is to use this template and how you can customize it and make it your own. So let's take a look. Now you can see here, this quiz I created using our new template in Smart Quiz Builder. This quiz is completely inspired by Sensa.health. So I came across their template recently and I really loved how their quiz looked. So we took the inspiration from there and we created a template that will allow you to create a quiz that looks similar to theirs. Not exactly the same, but similar, but you will have a lot more customization options, everything you can fully customize in the back end. And there are tons and tons of options in Smart Quiz Builder as far as how you can customize this template and make it your own. So this is the start screen. I'm going to click on continue. So you can see here, this is the first question and this is the layout. Now before, we didn't have multiple column layout like this for answer choices without images, but now you can do this too. So if you have several answer choices, several answer options, instead of a long page with all the options, one per line, now you can have a multiple column template. So if you have 16 different options, you can use a 4-column layout. It's going to look really awesome and it's easy to read as well. So formatting wise, it's better. And also in terms of just how it looks, it's a really simple, clean template. So I copied some of the questions from Sensa.health to create this demo, just to show you how it looks. So everything is from the questions that they have. I didn't copy all the questions. I just copied a couple of questions just to show you how it's going to look in Smart Quiz Builder. So the results that you get, it's not going to be accurate, right? This is a personalized recommendation based on your answer selection, but the personalized recommendation is just made up here because it's a demo quiz. I just wanted to show you what this template is going to look like if you create quizzes using this template. All right, so say that users pick 2 different answer choices. This is a multiple choice question. So this is how it's going to look. And they can click on continue button, but there is also an option in the back end which you can enable at question level. If you want to allow users to skip question, skip button will show up here. So continue will move to the right and skip to the left. So here they cannot skip. They have to select an answer choice. This is multiple choice. They can select it, continue. You can see here, images look amazing in this template. So here I'm using icons, but if you want to use images, that's fine too. It's going to look amazing in this template. There are so many different options when it comes to image customization, image size that you can customize in the backend. All right, so you can see there are 4 options here. This is a single choice question, but image-based answers. And if you do not want text to show only the image, you can do that too. In the backend, you can configure it to hide the text and only show the image. So I'm going to select this option. All right, so I'm going to select this option, continue. And I'm just picking some random answers here. And these are all single choice questions. That's it. You can see this is the opt-in screen. Again, the placement of the opt-in form, that's up to you. If you just want opt-in form to start with, and then you want the questions, you can turn off start screen, no start screen. You can start with the opt-in screen, this one, and then you can have the questions. Or if you want to just not have the start screen, you want to start directly with questions, you can do that too. You can start with your first question, and then you can have the opt-in form show up after users answer all the questions. So where you place the opt-in form, it's completely customizable. That's up to you. And you can do that with any template in Smart Quiz Builder. So here I'm going to enter my name and email and sign up. Get started. All right. So you can see here, this is the outcome screen, result type. And you can see I'm using charts. You can see here, this is the spider chart and this is the bar chart. All right. So, and here also is the question answer details, question answer report. So if you want to show them what was their answer selection for each question that you had in the quiz, you can show that here and they can select the question and it will show them their answer choice here. All right, so this is all customizable in the back end. So if you want to display charts on the final outcome screen, all this text is also customizable. All the text that you see here is all customizable in the back end. So for this quiz, I had configured it to display charts on the final outcome screen. So it's showing it here. But if you do not want to display charts, that's fine too. You can just display the right outcome based on their answer choices. The other day I posted on Twitter how you can use a quiz as a guided tour of your website, of your products, of your services. So when prospects come to your site, instead of having them figure out where to go based on static content, you can use interactive content such as a quiz that will give them a guided tour of your site. Ask them a few questions to figure out what they need, what they want, what their interests are, what their challenges are. And then you can direct traffic to the right landing page on your site where you can answer those questions for them. So there are so many things you can do with a quiz on your site. It's a must-have on your landing page. It's a must-have on your sales page. And it's so easy to create a quiz like this using Smart Quiz Builder. So now let me take you behind the scenes to show you how you can set this up. Really simple setup. All right, so this is the back end. This is the Manage Quizzes page. So this is the demo quiz. I created it using Smart Quiz Builder's new template. So I'm going to edit and show you my settings. Basic settings: give your quiz a name, enter description, select type of quiz. This is a personality quiz, and you can use this template for any type of quiz. All right, so display settings. Here you can see this is an in-page quiz. You can use this quiz as a pop-up quiz as well, where when users click on a button, if you want to show the entire quiz in a pop-up, you can do that too. You can use it as an exit pop-up quiz or corner pop-up quiz. In my case, this is an in-page quiz where the quiz shows up wherever you publish the shortcode. And everything else, I'm just using the default settings, all right? You don't even have to change anything. And for this template, what we have also done is slide and animation is enabled by default. For the other templates, it's not currently enabled by default, but you can turn it on if you wanted to have animation effect. But this template looks amazing with this animation effect. So this is enabled by default, top to bottom animation between each screen. I have the start screen enabled here. I want to display a start screen. Lead generation is enabled. And I want to show the opt-in form after all the questions, but you can place it before the questions and you can connect it to your email platform. You can even add users directly to your Google spreadsheet. And there are so many different options and there are so many different email platforms SQB connects with. And all this, I'm just using the default options. Here, display charts, I have enabled this. That's why I showed you on the outcome screen, it was showing charts. That's because I have enabled it. And I'm displaying bar chart, spider chart, detailed results, and I'm using this option, display outcome ranking. So they can see what their score was under different outcomes. So if you have 5 different possible outcomes, 5 different personality types, for example, you can show them how they scored under each one. So that's what I'm doing here. I have enabled it, but you don't have to. If you don't want it, you can turn this off. And that's it. All right. So you can see this new template, even though it's a new template, it's actually template 8. But as far as placement, we have placed it here because we want people to actually use this template because I think this is one of our best templates. So we have placed it, we have made it template number 5, and we might even move it and make it template number 1 in a future update. But for now, this is template number 5. And you can select this template. By default, template 1 is selected. You can switch to this template. So I have selected this template. Let's go to the next screen. All right. So this is the start screen. And I have used the same image that Sensa.health has. I copied their image for this demo. But you can see this is the heading and you can completely customize it. Image, you can hide image if you don't want any image. Otherwise, you can show it. You can add anything you want here in description, customize it. I have 6 different outcomes here. And again, everything is fully customizable. You can change the font. You can change the colors. You can increase the font size if you want, like this. All right. So this is the outcome screen. And you can see there are 2 options here. Outer width, which is this one, which controls the overall width. If you want a full width template, then make sure that the width is set to like 1800, right? Max width. And inner width, which is this part, inside part. So if you want to reduce or increase it, you can do that. All right. So this controls the inner width. And background color, this one, you can change this color to any color you want. Button customizer, continue button. If you want to change the color of the continue button, and if you do not want to display continue button, you can turn this off. Otherwise, you can customize the color, width, height, everything is fully customizable. All right. So I have 6 different outcomes. And depending on the answers, I map the answer choices to the right outcome. So based on their answer choice, SQB will figure out what's their right outcome type and send them to the right outcome screen when they complete the quiz. All right. So questions. So here you can see there are 5 questions in this quiz. I have added 5 questions. I have copied it from Sensa.health. And at the top, you can see there is a customizer where you can hide show image, hide show description, like this one. And everything is click and edit. And it looks beautiful, as you can see. These are the answer choices. I'm using a 2-column layout here. You can switch to a 4-column layout. You can switch to a 1-column layout. It should look like this. But if you have several answer choices instead of a long page, you might want to use 2-column layout. I love this layout. And multiple choice question, you can change the question type here. This is a multiple choice question. Users can select more than one answer in the front end. And on the right side, you can see there is a button customizer, right? Skip button. If you want to display a skip button here, then you can do that too. And you can customize the skip button style, color. You can add skip button for some of your questions. If you do not want to add it for all questions, that's up to you. It's a question level setting. All right, because some questions you may want to allow users to skip. Some questions you may want to make it required. So based on that, you can enable or disable it. I'm going to disable it. And question number 2. So in this one, I'm using image answers. These are actually icons and it looks amazing. Again, I have copied these icons from sensor.health and just for demo purposes. And you can see it looks amazing, right? And you can use 1-column layout. You can use 2-column layout. You can switch to something like this. It's responsive. It's going to look amazing on all platforms. And here you can see there are so many options for customization, image customization, and you can increase the height of the image right here. That's it, right? You can increase the height. I'm using cover image and it allows you to adjust the height of the image like this. You can click on this to change image. All right, so question number 3. You can see this is a single choice, 1-column layout, simple, just 4 answer choices. So I didn't want to use multiple column layout. And this text is customizable. If you want to show or hide description, you can do that here. And continue button, same stuff. Question screen. Again, question 4, question 5 are very similar. And here you can see skip mapping, continue mapping. Because this is a personality quiz, every question you can map it to answer choices. So first question, you can see I have selected skip mapping. I'm not using this to decide what outcome should be displayed. So I have set this to skip mapping. This is just for me to collect information from the users, but not helping me decide the outcome type for them. Question number 2. Here you can see I have mapped the answer choice to the outcome. So if they select, I strongly disagree, I have mapped it to this outcome. This is just a demo quiz, which I created just to show you how this works. So I have just mapped strongly disagree to first one and somewhat disagree to first one. Somewhat agree to this one. So I have just randomly selected some outcome types, but when you create a quiz, you can map it to the right outcome based on whatever quiz you are creating. And that's it. All right. So this question is helping me decide what should be their outcome. Question number 3. Again, I have done outcome mapping here. And this one, I have done outcome mapping here as well. And question 5, I'm not doing any outcome map. So you can decide which questions are going to help you figure out the outcome type for your users and which ones won't. And based on that, you can select skip mapping or connect to outcome. So that's what I have done here. Moving on to lead generation and also outcome screen. If you want to redirect users to a completely different page, and if you do not want to use the SQB outcome screen, you can do that too. Click on redirect rule. Right here at the top, this one, set redirect rule, click on it. And in the pop-up, instead of an outcome screen, you can say redirect to a different page. So that's up to you. If you want to redirect them to a completely different page and you want to create different pages on your site for each outcome type, you can do that too. All right, so lead generation, very simple. This is a form. If you want to add custom fields, you can do that too. If you want to add, for example, phone number, how did you hear about us, anything else you want to add to your form, you can do that too. And when users opt in, SQB will add to your email platform based on the settings that you have under lead generation here. Right here, if you connect it to your email platform, then SQB will add it to your email platform based on your settings. And at the end, you will get a shortcode. If you are going to publish your quiz on your WordPress site, use shortcode, copy this, publish it on any page where you want the quiz to show up. That's what I have done here. And the quiz is showing up here. All I have done here is I have published the shortcode here on this page. And in the front end, users are going to see the start screen. And if you want to publish the quiz on a completely different site where you don't have Smart Quiz Builder, if it's not a WordPress site, then use embed code. Don't use embed code option if it's a WordPress site because shortcode will look better on a WordPress site. And you can use the branching logic if you have conditional logic where you want to display different questions based on their previous answers. Then make sure to go here to the quiz funnels page. So say that these all answer choices lead to the same next question, but say that if they pick the first one, you want to send them to this question, or maybe even the second one to this question. But if they select the third option or the fourth option, you want them to see this next question, you can do that. If you don't connect these nodes to the next question, then the quiz will end here for anyone that takes this path, and the quiz will end here and they will see the outcome screen next after they opt in. So after this, the opt-in form will show up, and when they opt in, the outcome screen will show for them. So the quiz will stop here if you don't connect this node to anything. All right. So if you connect it, then the next question will show. And the quiz funnel is only for connecting the questions. And after the last question in the funnel, based on the path they take, the opt-in form will show up and then the outcome screen. This is how this works. So I hope this was helpful. I'm so excited for you. I can't wait for you to use this quiz template and create really amazing, beautiful, awesome looking quizzes that are so simple but are so eye-catching. That I'm pretty sure that your prospects, your site visitors are going to pause and take a look and pay attention to your quiz. I hope this was helpful. I'll be back soon with more. My name is Veena Prashant. Go check out smartquizbuilder.com if you have not done so already. If you already have Smart Quiz Builder, download version 20 or above. It will have this template. And let me know what your thoughts are. I look forward to your comments. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done so already. This way you'll be the first to know when I publish new videos like this. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, where I post daily tips to help you with membership, with marketing, with online courses, with quizzes, with sales funnel, with quiz funnels, and all of that. I'll be back soon with more. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.